dream I know, deep up my feelings for you.
Hello wonderful people, welcome back to Reality TSG's, your home of news and politics. Thank you so much for joining us on today's wonderful news. The headlines: Governor Obaseki said that he don't expect Senator Mondo Bobolo to reverse his reform. Hey, but people don't be small Wàhàla. Moving on after this, we have Governor Obaseki said that his administration has restored respect to Edo civil service. Obaseki said this prior to the coming of his administration in 2016 because there was much decay in the civil service, but now he has restored the respect to Edo civil service. But guys, before we commence fully, I would like to welcome all my amazing subscribers and viewers. Thank you so much for joining us on today's wonderful news. So guys, let's dive into the main gist. The outgoing governor Obaseki, has expressed optimism that some of his administration reforms will outlive the incoming government of Governor-elect Mondo Bobolo. Obaseki, whose second and last tenure would expire on November 11, expressed the optimism in an interview with newsmen in Lagos. So speaking on concern about the continuity of some of his reforms after his administration, Obaseki said that his government had made effort to institutionalize some of them. Governor Obaseki said that he knows that the people are very much aware of his reforms and legacy they are leaving behind. So he don't think because there is a change in government, they will come and change some of these reforms. Like even if the incoming government doesn't support or encourage them as they used to, so the reform will not disappear. So beyond this, in the reform Governor Obaseki have undertaken and which they have institutionalized, or they have started the process of institutionalizing some of them, Obaseki said that he's so sure that the people knows about it, and he doubts if they will keep quiet for long by allowing things to go back to what it used to be without complaining or shouting. So he's very optimistic that the reforms will last. Obaseki said that workers and parents whose children were enjoying Edo Best, e-learning education and other initiatives would not allow the incoming All Progressive Congress-led administration to tamper with them. So his administration had restored respect to civil society, revolutionized education, improved electricity, internet connectivity, and road infrastructure, among others. So according to him, the role of government is to provide infrastructure and to create an enabling environment for citizens to do what they need to do. What are the critical infrastructure they need today? That is the question that was asked. So Governor Obaseki said that fundamentally in Nigeria, people need electricity, connectivity, and roads. So with a robust partnership with the private sector, he knows fully well that the state government had succeeded in encouraging electricity generation by attracting firms like Azura and Osiomo Power. So this was to create the state-owned electricity market and to encourage investment in the distribution of power within the Edo state. And now he knows fully well that his administration had ensured stable electricity to power public institutions and infrastructure in metropolitan Benin City. So they are lucky in a way in Edo because of their location. They are called and a hub for electricity. Edo is the cheapest point to generate electricity because it costs about $1 million for a kilometer of gas pipeline, according to Obaseki. And it also costs about $1 million for a kilometer of transmission. So Edo is at the point where electricity transmission meets gas transmission. So if they generate electricity in Edo State today, they can upload and sell it into the grid. Edo also has the largest onshore reserve of gas. Most of their gas is either deep offshore or in the swamp. So right now, Edo remains one of the few states that can have their own electricity market. Obaseki said that his administration also prioritized fiber optics infrastructure for connectivity across the 18 local government areas in Edo State. So in today's world, without connectivity, no country is going anywhere in the world. As we speak today, Obaseki said they have also invested heavily in this to give access. They have built network across all the 18 local governments in Edo State. So right now, my people, Governor Obaseki said that he know they fear because he know wetin he do for Edo State, and in dey so sure say the people they are aware of the reform and the legacy will be say he go leave behind. So you know they fear for anything if the new incoming government choose to change it. He said the thing no go change, it will not disappear, the reform will also be there. So my people, I go like make una tell me what you think about this matter in the comment section. I go like hear from una. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. Moving on to the next one. The Edo State governor said on Sunday that his administration will be remembered for restoring respect and credibility to the state civil service through bold reforms. He saying no, say he don't transform the service to one of the most respected and best motivated in the country. Governor Godwin Obaseki described the civil service as a critical vehicle for the implementation of government policies and vision. Obaseki said when he assumed office in 2016, he said there was much decay in the civil service and things were not working. He said things were so bad to the point that the civil servants depended on filling stations to use toilet as the ones in their offices were bad. So his aggressive reform has changed the situation completely. Obaseki stated that the owners of government are the civil servants. So what he had done for some 30 years or 40 years was to denigrate them, to make them feel like they are the problems. Obaseki said that they have not encouraged them, they have not supported them, they have not enhanced their ability to deliver. When someone go into areas where they work in those years, he said the person not going to even encourage any of his children. Say make they go work into the civil service with the infrastructure on ground. So when they came into office in 2016, sometimes they call an officer and ask, where is so and so? The answer will be, she's not on set or he's not on set. He or she has gone across the road to a filling station to use the toilet because the toilets in their own offices are bad. So when he came into power, one of the things they did is to restore respect and credibility to them. And today, they want to be a civil servant in it because their offices are perhaps the best office. They have everything. The outgoing governor said that the civil service operation in Edo State had also become digitalized and no file gets missing again in office. So according to him, if anyone imagines government as a vehicle that is moving people in a certain direction, then the engine of that vehicle is the civil service. If that engine is faulty, that vehicle is not going to move anywhere. It is going to be stored all the way. So from that perspective, one has to understand that for the government to work, the civil service, the bureaucracy has to work. Whatever the government has decided they want to do, whatever the policy, the people that will make it happen, the civil servants, and they have a process through which they make it happen. So if the institution is not working, if it's been castigated like they have done in the past, if there is uncertainty, of course, they will get much out. Mr. Obaseki, who noted that his administration invested heavily in training and retraining of civil servants, said that workers in the Edo State had access to uninterrupted electricity and internet facility in their offices. Not only that, Obaseki said that his administration had provided incentives to workers, including provision of health insurance and building of a functional school system to give access to workers' children. He has never neglected retired workers as their pension were paid regularly. So according to his administration, he has prioritized policies to restate pride in the service and give workers a sense of belonging. So he's proud in what he has achieved so far. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions to videos in our comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Like, comment next. Bye for now.